We're back. It's me and Lefty and Righty again. Coming to you guys live. So, I guess our last video was deleted. Not our intent, not our intentions, but you know, this isn't our platform. So, Lefty and Righty and I can't really complain too much. So we're moving on. A long walk. That's the title of this video message. Welcome all, welcome one, and welcome to you. Peace and blessings to the same. So, we're talking about a long walk. I myself have walked this earth for many, many moons. I have walked this earth. And in that walk, I've met quite a few extraordinary people. I've had a very astounding, profound, and strong family. And there are some other individuals out there who are really important, or at least I like to say they're important to me. So, in this long walk, I've also been a person of God. I make that confession. Growing up, my grandfather used to read to his children and his grandchildren out of the pages of the Bible. Those stories kept me. And so here I am today, trained up as a child. So if you were atheists, then this message is not for you. Because, you know, this long walk consists of godly principles. If you are a person who is against the Bible and its precepts, then this is really not for you. You ought to just turn to the next page, click the what's the down thumb button, or, you know, just go on to the next video. But those of you who are interested in some godly stuff, then, you know, this is the message for you. Excuse me there, I'm trying to breathe. It's kind of hot out here. So this long walk consists of I, myself, and the people that come in contact with me. You know, because no matter what you are, who you are, what you do, you are influencing people. Whether you are the good and evil side of the garden, or if you're on the life side of the garden. Hear me clearly. If you are struggling on the good and evil tree in the garden, or if you're living on the life side in the Garden of Eden, you are in it. You are influencing people, right? So, being influenced by the Most High, and my family for that matter, being influenced by godly principles, I tend to always look towards the life side in the garden. It's important to me. And doing so, it reflects, you know, life reflects off of me. I like to say that because, you know, I don't like to live in contention or fighting or, you know, strife and all the other stuff that comes with it. How you doing? Good morning. All the other stuff that comes with it. So, yeah, these guys are fixing the road again. So, yeah, I like to live on the life side. on this side. Anyhow, you know, there's a lot of people out there who live on the good and evil side. You know, they're binary, bipolar, bipartisan. You know, they have this two-part system to them when the left brain doesn't really know what the right brain is doing. So there's always a conflict when you're dealing with the good and evil tree. When it just so happened that there's a tree of life on the other side of the garden, nobody's paying attention to. So here we are, living in a United States where the government is allowed to make criminals of people using, I don't know, elements of the earth when they use them themselves for nearly 30 years. And now all of a sudden, those earth elements are legal now. So all the people who went to jail are still suffering from some stuff that was once illegal and now is legal. Their whole generational wealth taken from them. But they get to watch on TV how, you know, some youngsters out here are becoming billionaires using the very elements, the natural stuff that put them in jail. And the sad part about it is that there's other countries making deals with a government like that. You may even know who the greater terrorist is. Same government will put a guy in jail for 33 years. An innocent man went to jail for 33 years. And he goes inside this, I don't know, correctional facility they like to rename. And he comes out and commits a crime. Now, mind you, this guy was exonerated, but he went right back into jail. Forget his name. But this is in the news right now. He's convicted again. And they're not looking at him as a mental health case, because, you know, he had to learn that stuff the 33 years in prison. So they're not looking at him as a mental health case. They're looking at him as a criminal. And you can guess what color his skin is. And again, there's some foreign nations that are making agreements with this type of government. I mean, this type of government has the worst relationship with its colorful people. And you can guess what type of colorful people I'm talking about. It's like a really sour relationship, you know, where a husband can beat the crap out of his wife, and anybody trying to help her, that husband will turn around and say, "You better keep your mouth shut or I will beat the crap out of you too." You know, that's the type of system this government has. And there's some countries out there that would make a deal with this type of a government. You know, and this is the type of long walk that I have been on, seeing these things for myself, actually being damaged by this type of government. So, but who's supposed to recognize that? You know, when you're in a really sour relationship that you can't even get out. Buffering think I'm coming up to a safe zone here. But yeah, these type of colorful people are inside a relationship where they can't get out of it. Or they would be damaged if they try to get out of it. And so, again, using the analogy, that wife cannot get out of that relationship, no matter how much she asks. And if she rolls her hand against her husband, that husband would kill her and won't even think of judging himself. And other countries have made deals with this type of government. You get what I'm saying? I know you do. We've all seen it, especially your social glove. Are you gonna treat me right? Are you gonna make an example of me to other people? And again, the colorful people in question have long walked through this type of relationship. And there's not one person on this planet that will come and assist that battered wife, the terrorized wife. No one. But yet that husband sits back with a sad face, and he's getting ready for his next event that he wants to partake in. And again, there are other countries out there who make deals with this type of government. Yeah. That's what I want to say. The type of government knows exactly that is. They would call it terror. If they seen somebody else beating their wife, they would probably arrest them or ultimately kill that person to stop them from beating their wife. But again, other countries make deals with this type of government. That is your Hebrew Israelite awaiting for today. I am a Hebrew Israelite, conscientious sister, and your administrator of peace, Hebrew Israelite out.